Shalom, shalom to the elect of Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel, man, coming out of our Bible. Coming out of our Bible. Let's kick it off with the Bible. I'm reading the book of Exodus 23 and verse 2. It says, Thou shalt not. I'll read again. It says, Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. I'll read again. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Right, here we are in this society that's gone after Satan's ways, right, after Satan's doctrines, after Satan's gods and philosophies and bullshit, right? And here you are, awoken to this truth, and you can't continue to follow after these people, man. Right? You can't continue to do what these people do. You can't continue to live how these people live, eat how them people live, dress how them people dress, think how them people think, because what? Them people are set for what? Destruction. They're set for destruction. Right? You got blind leaders of the blind, and they're going straight into what? A ditch. Lord's going to destroy a lot of our people because what? They're following the wrong things. We're following the wrong things. It says do something different. Yeah, the only different thing that is worth doing is what? Returning back to your power. You're in a society that's gone after Satan, right? Let's get that verse. This is the book of 1 Timothy 5 and 15. It says, For some are already turned aside after Satan. Right, it's turned aside after Satan. Right, they already done took up his ways, his philosophies, his habits. Right, his ways of worshiping, his ways of thinking. Right, that's why Jake is all about money, money, money. Jake is all about death, murder, money. Right, nothing righteousness is coming out of these motherfucking Edomites. Right, because when they set up that church was not the truth. Right, that church is not the truth, so there's no truth in their church. There's no truth in their democracy, in their money, and none of these things that they done set up, man, to trick you people to follow what? After their power, right? Because the Lord didn't set them up, man. The earth is given into Esau's hands, the wicked's hands, and he has an agenda. He want to see Israel discontinue from their heritage. I'm reading again. For some are already turned aside after Satan. Right? The 2/3 here in Babylon the Great. Yeah, they've been turned aside after Satan. That's why it says ye are of your father the devil. Right? Jay done picked up the customs and the ways of the heathens. And guess what? And then became worse than the heathen. It says you done became more wicked than the wicked, paraphrasing, right? Right? Esau put your face on the news for what? Criminality, for bad behavior, for a lost, soul, spirited motherfucker. That's who you Israelites, right? That's why you Israelites are at the bottom right now. The Lord is really, you're under them curses through the disobedience that happened past times, long motherfucking time ago. Now here we are in captivity. And the beautiful thing is we are at the end of our captivity, and certain men are going to wake up and certain men are going to continue to be asleep. I'm reading it again here in the book of Exodus 23 and 2, it says, Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in the cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. This is the book of Matthew 13, verse 17. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Right? Because what the Lord did, man, the Lord woke up certain men. He revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Right? He didn't give his truth to everybody. That's why it's a lot of men they're going astray. It's a lot of men they're still stuck into this world, even though they think they're in the truth. Right? It's a lot of men, they think that they are in the truth, but in that time, when the Lord reveals himself, what he going to say to these certain men? He going to tell them what? I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Right, because these men's hearts are what we said, gone after Satan. Right, they're not coming in sincerity and truth. They're coming out the crack of their ass. They bullshit. They making things up. Right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It reads, Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. For the Most High, right? It says, fear the Most High. Salaki, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right? It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. What is the point of life? Why were we created? Right? It says, fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Your purpose of you being here on earth is to keep the laws and statutes of the Lord. And I'm talking about you Israelites. Right? You Israelites, because it was given to you. It wasn't given to the other nations. Right? That's why you're returning back to your heritage, something that you had discontinued from. Right? It says in the land your captivity, you're going to remember yourselves. You're going to call in the name of the Lord. It talks about rehearsing the righteous acts in the land of drawing waters. Right? Paraphrasing. But guess what? The best thing is when the Lord returns and we get the new bodies, the Lord's going to put this gospel, the Lord's going to put the laws and statutes in our hearts and our minds. And it will never go off again. That's the beautiful thing. We can't wait for the kingdom of heaven. Because right now we're in the kingdom of hell. Under Satan's authority, Esau, Edom. This is the book of Revelation 18:4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Right? For being partakers of her sins, you're going to receive what her plagues. And the main plague the Lord is preparing for this place is what? Thermonuclear destruction. Yeah, you're following this multitude to be a sodomite. You're following this multitude to be an entertainer, a killer, a lover of yourselves, a lover of money, right? An idol worshiper. And guess what? It's leading to your demise. It's leading to your demise. It says, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. How do you come out of her? By returning back to the Holy One. The Holy One of Israel, your power, which is Yahweh. And his son's name is Yahweh Shai. You can't get to the Father unless you go through the Son. The Son was the sacrifice for the children return back to their power. Right? And in this society, you got these Old Testament Bible motherfuckers talking about, we don't need that. All we need is Moses. All we need is the prophets. Right? The Lord said, I come in the volume of the book. Right? They don't understand the scriptures. Here we go. Let's go to the book of John 3 verse 19. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world. What is that light? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. The Father, Yahweh. Man, the Lord could have been got rid of us a long time ago. He told Moses, man, let me get rid of these motherfuckers. They get on my goddamn nerves, paraphrasing. Right? He said I could make a nation out of Moses. Right? He could make a nation out of rocks, stones, right? Because what we notice our people, they specialize in disobedience. They specialize in disobedience. A seed of evildoers. a people laden with iniquity. Right? If it wasn't for this gospel, we'd be right there with these wicked motherfuckers, man. That's why we beg the Lord not to remove his Holy Spirit from us. We don't want to return back into that world, return back to our vomit. Right? And this is the condemnation. That light is come into the world. And the men, and what it says, and men love darkness rather than light. Because their deeds were evil. It says they love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil.
I start tripping all like, what the fuck is all this shit? Like, I'll probably feel it later. Like, I start tripping all like, what the fuck is all this shit? Like, I'll probably feel it later. Like, I can't see none of my skin. Like, for me to do that to my skin, and my mom told me the head's sacred. That's why I didn't do the side of my head. My mom cried to me. She goes, your head's sacred. When you're a baby, I'm kissing your head, you know? Kissing the baby's head where the little on top of his head's at. Like, how you gonna do that to your fucking head? She cries on the face tats. The other day I got a FaceTime, put Boulevard Baby. That was my biggest hit. She cried. She stopped the shit on me. Your mom slapped you? Yeah, she's like, how the fuck dare you? Like, I don't give a fuck. But it's like, she FaceTime, put Boulevard Baby. That was my biggest hit. She cried. She stopped the shit on me. Your mom slapped you? Yeah, she's like, how the fuck dare you? Like, I don't give a fuck. But it's like, she's right. I can't see my face anymore. So I'm covered up. The whole side of my face was like, you know, I see where she's coming from. It's like, your mom slapped you? Yeah, she's like, how the fuck dare you? Like, I don't give a fuck. But it's like, she's right. I can't see the side of my face. She's like, you know, I see where she's coming from. It's ugly, but we do what we do. But I'm getting money now. 1 in a million. Follow your dream, man. But don't tie your face up. They look at you like you're stupid too if you tie your face up on a level 4. You look like a dummy. It's just dumb. It's your face, dude. Yeah. My face more, so I'm covered up. The whole side of my face was just like, I see where she's coming from. It's ugly, but we do what we do. But I'm getting money now. 1 in a million. Follow your dream, man. But don't tie your face up. They look at you like you're stupid too if you tie your face up on a level 4. You look like a dummy. It's just dumb. It's your face, dude.
Yeah, I'm reading it again. It says John 3:19, and this is the condemnation that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil, right? And that darkness is you going against the laws and statutes of the Lord, right? Because there's a law about putting all these fucking tattoos on your body. You ain't supposed to have no tattoos on your body, right? And Jake taking it to the extreme. They putting on their face, and the dude just told you. His mama slapped him. He said how dumb this shit looks, right? And he's looking like, what the fuck did he do to his body, right? It's like, cause a lot of Jakes be underneath narcotics, be drunk, go get a tattoo, be around people, right? Go get a tattoo, and a lot of motherfuckers regret that bullshit. Right, regret that bullshit. But guess what? We're in a society that these people, they ain't gonna understand what they doing until when it's too late. And that too late is with the destruction. Right? It's the destruction. It's the coming of our Lord. It's the visitation of the Lord. That's why it says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? Right? It's a lot of so-called people in this society. I can't wait for the Lord to come back. I hope the Lord come back tonight. He should have came back yesterday. Right? And here they are. They don't know the name of the Father or His Son. Right? They don't know their true nationality. They don't know nothing. Right? They don't know nothing. That's why it says, I'm read this. Back in Matthew 13:17, it says, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them. Right? And we're talking about the mark of the beast. Right? We're talking about civil wars. We're talking about Jacob's trouble, but man, Jake can't see it. Jake can't see it. In their minds, they thinking, make America great again. Right? They thinking about a recovery. Right? They say we made it through C-19, we're gonna be all right. Right? They really thinking things is about to bounce back. They don't see that DJT is making moves towards what? A World War III. He's making moves towards conflict, not rebuilding this place. I'm reading it again. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them. Right? Even righteous men, certain men, they righteous, but they ain't for them to see. And to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Why? Because it is given unto the prophets. Right? In the book of Matthew 13, it says what? He asked him, why speak unto them in parables? He said, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Right? This truth is not for everybody. So since you got this truth, you got to run with it, man. You got to hold on to it. I'm going to go to the book of 2 Timothy. Let's do 2 Timothy 3, verse 14. It says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. Right? Right? You go to certain pages, you listen to man, and you done learn certain things. And who did you learn from? Are these men, do they have the spirits of the apostles? Do they have the spirits of the apostles and the prophets of the Bible? Right? Do they have the spirits of truth and sincerity? Right? Are they speaking according to these words that are in the scriptures, or are they making shit up? Right? Are they well studied in history? Right? Geography. Right? Because you gotta know these things. You gotta know the history, geography of certain places. Right? The Hebrew, the Greek, right? Certain different words that we go into, right? And IUIC, they say, they like looking up words too much. Yeah, they like looking up words too much. If you can't wake a man up with the English language, and the Lord said we're scattered amongst all nations, what makes you think English is the only fucking language that this gospel is going to be pushed in? Right? You got a brother who push this gospel in sign language, right? So it's a bunch of weirdos that's not part of part of the elect. It's all about the election. It says the election have obtained and the rest were blind. And I'm gonna continue speaking on that. I'm reading again. It says, but continue down the things which thou hast learned and has been assured of, knowing whom thou hast learned them, and that from a child that thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith which is in the Mashiach. Right? The words of these scriptures is for salvation. It's to save you. Right? It's to get you delivered in a time of trouble. It says all scripture is given by the inspiration of the Most High. It is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in what? In righteousness. That who? That the man of the Most High, you got to be a man of God, may be perfect, truly furnished unto all good works. Yeah, this gospel is not for everybody. It's for the elect. Shalom.